Hello, Monty. Hello, Erica. Hello, everyone. Hope y'all can hear me. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Welcome to today's stream. I'm really excited because we're gonna do something super fun today. We're gonna build a One Piece ship. But first, let me change this real quick. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I'm so excited. Stop it. Thank you. I actually I've been working really hard today, and I don't know if you can tell a difference in the camera quality. Basically, originally I was using a thank you. Yes, I decided, okay. Before I address my outfit, let me explain. Originally, for my camera, I was using like a software that was basically free because it was compatible with my camera, but I didn't realize that it was not giving out good quality. Like, it was okay, but it was like, I think it was like 560 or something. Which I was like, yeah, I need better. So I did some research and found a capture card that I plugged into my camera. So hopefully my quality on my camera is a little bit better than how it was. Fingers crossed. But yes, welcome to today's stream. This is a completely new stream idea for me. I've never done anything like this, so I'm super excited. We are going to be building a One Piece ship. So I am super excited. I currently have, I think, 7 built behind me, and I was like, you know what? It would be so fun to build one on stream. So I have this handy dandy little tripod that I'll set up in just a second, and it'll give like a little closer view. But given today's event, I had to go all out with my One Piece gear. So I have this little, I'm going to move the mic so you won't be able to hear me, but I have this little baseball jersey. I got it at Walmart, believe it or not. So look how cute this is. So it says Straw Hat Crew. Oops. Move that. Looks Straw Hat Crew, right? And it has Luffy. And then on the back, I think it's super cute. Anyways, now that I got that fixed, hopefully I was still focused. And then I was like, you know what? I gotta wear my little devil fruit, gum fruit earrings. So decided to wear those as well. I was gonna try to find a playlist that I could play for music, but the one that I found, it says it's copyright free, but it's just like made by someone, so I don't know how accurate that is, because I can make a video and say copyright free, and it might not necessarily be. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play some regular lo-fi music in the background. But yeah, super excited. Today is all One Piece themed. Outfit, ship build. I'm super excited. Okay, so y'all are gonna test this with me because I haven't ever done this on stream, so I don't know how well it's gonna work. But I'm gonna plug this in really quick. Oops, hopefully I don't need my thing. I forgot to open that. Okay. Momentary pause, everyone. Momentary pause. Hello. Let's see here. Nope. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, enough. Why is this not working? I swear, okay, I tried this and it worked and now it's not working. Okay. Why isn't it working now? Of course, literally just my freaking luck. It's not gonna freaking work now. Okay, actually, pause. Let me try something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so I have to download a little compatibility pack, which it literally didn't have me do this last time, so this is really annoying. I promise we will do this. Yes, come on. Why is this not freaking working? Maybe do I need to be on the thing? See, I have like a whole building scene. Hold on. Check this out. Cute, right? Whoops. Not what I meant to click on. I promise I tested this out and it worked. Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. Wait for it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Oh, goodness. You do not need to see all that. Okay. We're gonna have it more like right there, maybe? Is that good? Okay, well, I guess this is gonna have to do. This is gonna have to do for now. Okay, I have my handy dandy tweezers. Oh god, this is gonna be so hard to like. You're gonna see my concentration face trying to figure out where exactly I need to place things. Okay. Also, I'm sorry about this little icon, which is really annoying, but okay. We are live. Can everyone see everything? I hope so. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna start by opening everything. And if you've never seen one of these, they are very, very, very detailed. You have stickers, hence why I have my tweezers, because I can't really do it very well with my fingernails. So basically you get like little packs like this. I wonder if I can go higher. I cannot. Okay. Okay, so basically it's kind of like a different style of like Lego almost. So you have like this instruction guide. So basically in this, It'll tell you exactly how to build it, and it'll tell you what stickers to put where. I wish this was, you know, a little bit more in focus. I don't know why it's not really focusing. But anyways, okay. So we have this. This is our little instruction manual, okay? And I'm gonna keep all the stuff on the side so y'all don't have to, like, it's not gonna obstruct what's in front of me. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself because this is gonna be really loud. Okay, so as you can see, you get like cute little stickers. So this one's gonna go on like the main staff thing, the little sail thing. So these will go on that. And then you have like the water pieces, which are typically used at the very end. So I'm not gonna be too cognizant of them right now. Also, I feel like I want to be able to have as much room on here as I can. Also, my nose is like running today and I don't know freaking why. It's so annoying. And then you have these pieces, and the little manual is going to tell me exactly how to build it. So we have these pieces, which I'll stick right there. And then we have all of the other stickers. So these are typically what's going to go on the actual, like these little things are going to be the windows, and then like you have like little doors. And anyways, it's going to make it look like an actual ship. So I'm going to keep the stickers right there, which I'm kind of blocking it, but that's okay. Then we have some more. So it looks like we have like the base of the ship, and these are very small. So like in relation to my hand, they're not very big at all. Also, do not say anything about my nails. If you do, I will cry. I had like tips on and I had to take them off. And so my nails are like super damaged. And when I don't have nails, I pick at my nails and it's really bad. Regardless, please don't make fun of my nails. So yeah, we have these pieces. And then we have what looks to be like the sails and all of like the railing. So yeah, all of the stickers that we have are going to be going on pieces like this. So anyways, I'm super excited. I don't even remember the last time I built a ship, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm super pumped. Okay, so, and what's really interesting. Oh, this is different. These are different. But typically in the instruction manuals, all of the instructions are in Japanese, including the stickers. So if you see, I don't know if it'll pick it up. If you look at here, you see how they have numbers? You can kind of see it. You see how it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? In a normal, not a normal, but in a, I guess, different, I don't even know. I thought these were all made by the same brand. Anyways, it's Japanese characters, like their alphabet and or numbers. So it's kind of a little bit more challenging because I have to try to find the matching symbol. That sticker sheet is the reason why people learn to paint. Honestly, I would love to like learn, like get the paint. I think it actually tells you exactly what colors to get. Yeah, so. Uh-oh. That's a problem I'm gonna have to fix, but sorry for that. I'm gonna have to download a software onto my camera in order to take an overlay off, and I forgot to take off the like auto shut off, so you're gonna have to deal with that. I'm sorry. But yeah, so if you look, oh god, it tells you what colors that you would need for to paint. So I think that's really cool. But for now, I'm sticking with the stickers because that's what I did for all the other ones. Anyways. So let's go. And hopefully this is not being picked up on the audio because I'm going to be flipping through this page quite often. Anyways, yeah, I hope everyone is having a good weekend and a good Sunday. I know work week starts tomorrow. Yay. Okay, so I wonder how I can do this. Okay, I'm going to keep it kind of like turned almost so that you can see it as well. I don't know. We'll see how this works. Okay, actually no, because I can't see it then. Okay, so only slightly picking it up. Okay, good. Hopefully, I was worried when I opened up the things. I didn't want to. Also, first, I really need a drink. I made a coffee earlier. It's a little watery now, but okay. So it looks like the first thing that we need is C5. If you look here, they also have. It's also labeled. Where is it? So C, so I know it's this one, and then 5, which I'm assuming is this big giant piece. So drink of the day. It can be drink of the day. It is a caramel iced latte that I made at like 2:30 p.m. and I didn't finish it. There's also a tool that I could get to do this. I also don't have the tool. So I just have to break it off with my fingers. So anyways, so we have the base. Okay, so we need A, 14, and 15, which is going to be from this one. The only downside to these is because they're super small, they're kind of fragile, I'll be honest. So I have broken pieces before. I'll admit it. I've broken pieces. Also, my cat has broken pieces. I had Boa's ship done, and it's currently over there. But Arnie wanted to join the crew, which makes sense. It's Boa. I get it. Do you have nippers? I don't. That's a tool that I was. Oh, I was like, how does this even happen? But I realized it's that way. I do not. I honestly, I don't even know if it's reasonable to get them now because I've already built so many of them without it. I don't know. Maybe. That would be nice to have, though, I'll be honest. But instead, I just break it off with my fingers, and if I break it, I break it. And if I don't, then that's great. Okay, so I need to have this ship angled this way, and then have smaller one in the middle. Go facing this way. So if you look, the holes are so freaking small. Okay, hello? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, this mic is in my way. If you hear me heavy breathing, I apologize. Okay, I'm trying to put this in the hole. Is this not the right one? I don't know if it's supposed to go all the way down. It's not letting me push any more down. Okay. Now we'll put the bigger one in. Should have done the bigger one first. See, this one falls right in, so I'm a little hello? 14 and 15? I'm confused. Wait. Does something go underneath it? If you have a tool set, you can also use wire clippers. Oh, that's smart. That's super smart. I'll do that next time. Also, okay, hold on. It is steaming hot in here. Helps get rid of the nubs so stuff fits. Honestly, that's probably a good idea. I'm really confused by this. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Come on, Caitlin, pay more attention to what holes you're supposed to put it in. Duh. Okay. So I was putting it in these holes up here. I need to put them in the ones that are slanted. See, that just makes more sense now. You see? It's not hanging over. I'm just an idiot. Okay, so then these need to go down here. Also, I'm really sorry if I forget to check chat. My camera's this camera right here. Right there. Is in the way, so I'm like no, but honestly, maybe I should look into it. I could probably get like a really small like wire clipper. I probably have one, or at least my dad has one in the garage. I'll have to check, and I'll use that for the future reference. Okay, step number 1, check. Step number 2, I get a 17 and 16. Going back to this. Have y'all ever built one of these? I don't want to like, oh no. I don't want to like mansplain. So this is 16. This is 17. Okay, so 16 is going to go on this side with the curve going out like this. I'm going to go. Oops. Perfect fit. And then the, whoops. And then the same thing is going to go on this side. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Perfect. Check and check. Also, I forgot to mention, Roger's ship was tied with Big Mom's ship. But one, I hate Big Mom, but I do like her ship. Her ship is really pretty. I know it's gonna be a bitch and a half to build, so I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'll do that off stream. So when it takes me 4.5 hours, it's okay. Also, Steven, if you're still here, I'm pretty sure this is the one that you got me from Dallas. I think it was this one in. No. Just kidding. Where did I get this one from? Yours was Blackbeards and Marines, I think. Or maybe I found them. I don't remember. Anyways, okay. A24. This one doesn't look too complicated, so that's good. So we're gonna grab this one. Again, be careful as I can. Okay, so this is 24. So this is gonna go in the back holes, maybe? Perfect. So now we have a little, oh god, we have a little deck. I know Blackbeard's for sure, but I can't remember the other one. Yeah, I want to say, or was it you saw the Admirals, but then it was cheaper online, but then I think I found it in Target? I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Also, I just know I'm so out of focus when I sit forward like this, so I'm gonna try to sit back. Okay, check. So now we need A19 and A18. Let's turn this. This is gonna be 18. See, my problem is I always take multiple pieces off and then I forget which is which. So this is 18. I looked at the text. It was also Rogers. Oh, okay, so this was the ship that you got then. This is 19. If this is a ship that you got, then everyone say thank you to Stephen for finding a ship in Dallas. Okay, so turn it this way. So this is 18, so 18 is gonna go this way. With this side. Oh, I didn't even notice at first. I'll be honest, I didn't even notice. I'm gonna be hearing about that tomorrow morning. That is so funny. That is quite funny. Also, I realize I'm not doing this on camera. Hello? Can you please just go in the hole? Why is my ankle starting to itch all of a sudden? Oh. Okay. Maybe I need to put it on the front? No? There we go. See, they fit perfectly if you have them the way they're supposed to be going. Like this one I couldn't get the bottom in, but then once I clicked it in, it fit perfectly. Okay. 20 and 21. Okay, 2021. I'm sorry, I was a force of habit. Forgiveth me. As soon as I walk into work tomorrow, I know exactly what I'm gonna hear. It's gonna be hilarious. Okay, fuck. Okay, so this is 20. And then we're gonna break this one off. Okay, and this is 21. 21. Okay. So this is gonna go on the inside with the curve going in. Okay, so this was 20, I think. Fuck. Yeah, this was 20. See, that's what I do. I do that every single time. I always pull multiple pieces out and then I forget which piece is which. Sorry. Okay, oops. Yeah, this would have been impossible to do with my nails on. This absolutely would have been impossible. So, I'm glad I took my nails off. Okay. Perfect. Clicked in. That was an anomaly. I'm so scared to play that freaking game. And not because it's a scary game, but because I can't freaking say anomaly more than once without saying it just like that. That was an anomaly moment. Okay. So now we're gonna put sticker 15 on this little back window. So now we're gonna get our handy dandy sticker sheets and my handy dandy tweezers. And yes, these are tweezers specifically to be used for building ships. I have other tweezers that I use on my actual eyebrows. Okay, so we're gonna look for sticker 15, which I have a feeling is gonna be a big one. Oh, just kidding. It's not too big. Basically, you just peel it off like this. And then we're just gonna place it. We're just gonna place it on here, which this is kind of an awkward angle. So it might take some adjusting. Actually, that's pretty good placement. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good placement. I don't know if these fold over or not. I don't know if they do, but I'm not going to. Okay. So now we have that. Okay. I think that's okay. hold on. Okay, so C7. So we need another piece. And it's gonna be this piece. Okay. So we have this, and we're gonna have it faced this way, and it looks like we need... We're on this one right here, so we need sticker 11. Now we're gonna find sticker 11. I hate these because they're super freaking long, and you basically have to like wrap it around, which can be really, really, really annoying. So I'm gonna try to do this on camera so y'all can see, but basically I'm just gonna be like lining up everything. Which I think that's pretty good. Oops. And then mash it all down. See, these are supposed to be like, you can use Q-tips to help smooth on the stickers. Oh, that's a good idea. See, there's so many tips and tricks, and I'm just over here like mushing it with my finger and hoping that it's good enough. Which, if you look at my other ship builds, they're not the best, I'll be honest. I'm not making these perfect for anything because I know I have cats and they're gonna be absolutely destroyed. So, okay. So now we have this. Also, so sorry, hold on. I told y'all, my nose is literally dripping. False, they're great. They're great, they're cute, but they're not perfect. So I'm not too worried about it being absolutely like spectacularly like on there correctly. But anyways, my nose is like dripping, so I'm sorry if I have to, I don't want to like shove a tissue up my nose. Okay. We have that, and then we need A25. Another little deck. I honestly hate these because of how fragile the little spokes are. I might have to get a Q-tip. Okay. Goal for next ones. Wire cutters, small wire cutters, and Q-tips. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna use it on my next ship build and see if it really like truly like makes a noticeable difference. Okay, so this is just gonna wrap around here. I hear my cat crying right now outside the door. Okay, sweet. So we have this sticker and then that, and then this is gonna go right here. Sweet. I just stuck this piece that we just wrapped this sticker around, which is kind of hard to see. So now we have that like that. What if I get closer? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. You can see all of my dry picked nails. So that's great. Really really showing myself there. Okay, anyways. All right, page 2. Actually, this one doesn't seem too complicated. It's really funny. I was looking at Blackbeard's. His is literally like some logs. So his would literally take like 20 minutes. Okay. So we are done with this main piece. So I'm going to stick it right here. Y'all can see it. Actually, I'm going to put it. Perfect. Okay. Also need a drink. Okay. Moving on. So now we're on this step. So we need B7 and C9. We're going to do B7 first because it has a sticker, and then we'll do C9 and its sticker, and then we'll combine. So B7. We're going to find B7, which is going to be this dude. Perfect. Sometimes they just come out super easy too. Okay, so we got this little dude. And it'll be like this. So sticker 41. 41, 41. Okay, it looks like they're both gonna be 41, so it's gonna be both of this one and this one. I'm just gonna grab one of them. Or just kidding. Okay, that was terrible placement. Let's pop. Perfect. Okay. Honestly, this is kind of a weird thing to put on stream because I'm so focused on like placing the stickers. I think that's a pretty good placement. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna do the other one, which is kind of crazy because I wouldn't think. Anyways, I would think that we would have this multiple times, but there's only 2 of them, so. Oh well. All right, so let's do this again. Also, I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Actually, okay, I'm gonna start up here because this one was easier. Okay, good enough for me. Good enough for me. It's a little off on this side, but that's okay. Okay, so B7 with 41, so now we need C9 with sticker 42. Is that right there? Okay. I also hate the ones that wrap around, which I'm pretty sure this is going to be, which I think I've already stated. Actually, are they both? Oh no, okay. So it's only one. See, you have stickers like this, which are literally so skinny. Oh god, it won't even focus on it. It's so small. Anyways. Okay, so we need it to have the crease like that. Okay. Oh, I hate these. Momentary pause, everyone. Oh no. Yeah, I freaking hate these. The ones that wrap completely around like this. And they have like little bumps, so it's kind of hard to stick them down, which I guess is why using a Q-tip would be beneficial. Okay. I think I have it. Don't think it's going anywhere. That's pretty on there pretty well. Pretty good. Pretty good. So. Yeah, you see the little bumps? Like right here and here. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Enough complaining. Okay, then we're gonna put this with the little swervy part. It's gonna go down here. Like so. Okay. Check. Shit won't focus. Also, okay. This is kind of hard to know which direction I'm going. Okay, anyways. Oh! Okay. Also, it doesn't look like I'm wearing pants. I swear I'm wearing shorts. I swear. Okay. Next, we're going to get B8 and B9. So B8. I am, I promise. I promise. Okay, we're gonna put B8 first. Okay, so B8 is gonna go up top. See, when they click in like that, oh, it makes it so good. Versus other ones where I'm like trying to push it in, I'm like, is it in all the way? I don't really know. Okay, so B9 is gonna go below. Perfect. Now we have like a little deck. So if you look with the little doors or windows. So, okay, sweet. Okay, so that's done. So now we're gonna go to B8. So we need B1, which is gonna be this bad boy. And I know this one, yeah, this one's gonna, a little what? What do you mean? A little what? What'd I say? Sometimes I kind of space out when I'm talking, so I don't really remember what I said, to be honest. Don't break it, Caitlin, don't break it. Twist it gently. You said a little deck. A little deck? Little deck. Little deck. You heard what I said. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this one is going to be a massive one, because if you look, these are all the stickers I'm going to need. Hello? Can you focus, please? No? Okay, well, these are all the stickers I'm going to have to put on this one. So this one's going to take a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. The weird groove. Sounds weird. Okay. Let's see here. Before we put this piece in, we're going to do all these stickers. Okay, so 40 is going to be the first one. So let's find 40, which is going to be this one. And we're just going to put it right here. Perfect, like so. Okay, then we have 21. I think these are all 21, so that's perfect. These cute little windows. See, I also think painting would just take too freaking long. With the stickers, yeah, they're really annoying and they're really small. But I don't know, I feel like the stickers are better than painting, because painting's you're gonna have to paint every single little tiny structure. And sometimes if the paint is like too light of a color, you're gonna have to do multiple layers, which is gonna suck. So. Okay, we have the little windows now, which kind of look not completely straight, but that's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. If yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to fidget with my little software on my camera now and turn that off. But for now, it's gonna have to stay. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, we have this cute little windows. So, okay. Next we have 22. They're like little cannons. So they're gonna be like this row of little black circles. Or squares, but there's little circles. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, there you go. You can tell there. Like, you see little circles? They're supposed to be little cannons. There's gonna be a bunch of them. Also, is the music too loud? Or is it too soft? It would have been really nice to have a One Piece playlist. I don't know if y'all were here when I was talking about it, but I found one, but the title of it was like copyright free, but it was just made by some person. So I don't know if that was necessarily accurate. And I'd rather not have to get my entire VOD muted. So I want to be able to watch this back and not have it completely, the entire thing muted. So. This one's a little catty corner, but you know, like I said, actually fixed it. Okay, so now we have the little cannons. Okay, moving on. Now we need sticker 39. It's gonna be this one. And this is gonna go on this little ledge right here. Let's go ahead and stick that on there. Wait, just kidding. Go this way? Yeah, it goes this way instead. My bad. Okay. Now we have this. Which is cool. Okay. Next is 38. Sorry if I'm not as entertaining as I normally am. I'm trying to focus. Okay, okay, so it's gonna go this way. Like so. So now we have this. We have 37. Perfect. Okay. Sticker 33 is going to go on the inside. So this is going to be interesting. So 33. This one's going to be interesting. Give me this giant cobweb looking one. It's going to go in the side of here. Okay, so I'm going to try to line this up as best I can. I don't think that's that bad. Okay, you know what? That's good enough for me. It's not perfect. At the top, there's a little gap up here, but I mean, that's fine by me. Okay. Check. So now we need to do 35. Start applying the sticker from here. Okay, 35. I don't know what that means, but Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear my cat literally crying his eyes out because he wants in. Okay, so I guess that one was supposed to go last, so that's just dandy. LOL. You know what? That's fine. Like I said, this isn't going to be absolutely perfect. I definitely get now why it said to put that first, so... Oh, well. Oh, well. If you look here, it's not quite long enough, and it's kind of to the side, which, you know what? I don't care. This is for me and myself to enjoy. I can guarantee you I'm not going to look at this in a month and be like, God, who put that sticker on there wrong? Anyways. Okay. And then 34. Which I think it's going to go like this. Good enough. And then we're going to drag this down. By drag down, I mean just really lift it down. And this right there. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad, right? I think it's fine. Okay. Again, my nose just really bothered me. Oh, my back hurts. Okay. Also, I'm gonna watch this back and I'm gonna be so mad because look, I'm nice and clear and in focus, and then as I get closer, out of focus. That's whatever. Okay. Let's see. So 40, 21. We got those. We got that. We got that. 38. Okay. So I think we are done with applying all of these stickers. So that's great. So now we're going to put it like this. And this back part is going to go this. Like so. So now we have this piece, which we put the little decks on. And then now we have it attached to the other piece. So now we have a bigger piece. Okay. So that's 8. I think that's everything. Okay, so 9. We're going to put this. We're going to angle it like this. And then we're going to have this. And we're going to put it in the little notches. Okay. I think that's in there. Good enough. Sometimes I like to press really hard and hope I don't break anything. Okay. So sweet. So now we have the deck that we built and the back and the side of it is all done. So now, making progress. Okay. So the other side, which is going to be just as much, B3. Okay, sorry everyone, we have a whole nother side to do. Which, now that I know how it goes, it might be a little bit faster. All right, so I'm just gonna try to speed run this. Ugh. Also, my bangs are falling out, so that's whatever. Okay, what does it say to start with? Start applying the sticker from here. Okay, so we're gonna do 25 first. This time, we're gonna learn our lesson. It's all about learning lessons, right? Just like in life. Learn lessons. Okay. Oh, no! Okay. Oh no, okay. This is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, please don't be stuck. Please don't be stuck. Come on. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's a little messed up right there. It's also kind of crinkled now, but I don't think that's that bad. Okay. We'll do that one, and then we'll do 23. How to get a better grip on it. Okay. Check. Now we can do this one. It's gonna be 24. Okay. Check. Okay. There's like a little cutout, I promise, that I didn't just leave it short. There's a little cutout, and it was the same on the other side, so. Okay, so 22, back to these little cannons. I feel like these are always the most annoying because it's just the same thing over and over and over again. But then you get really fast at it. The good news is there's no more after this, so we don't have to do this ever again. For this build. Whoops! Okay, so now we have the little cannons done. So that's sick. Need a drink. Okay. Done. Okay, let's do 21 next. Finish these out. Okay, windows are done. Okay. Windows are on. Okay, so 30. I feel like I'm at work. 30. Okay. We're gonna put this on this little edge right here. Mash that down. See, those are super easy. Why can't all of them be like that? Okay, so 29. We're on this one now, which I know is completely out of focus for you. 29. This way. Right? Yeah. Disgusting. I know that's probably really loud. Nasty. Ew. The smell is toxic. Okay. Now we have that one done. Disgusting. All right, 28. Kind of over these stickers, I won't lie to you. Now, you know what would have made this even better? I could have watched One Piece while building. That would have been even better, but I literally would probably get sued. So, and I'd have to take it down. Okay, so now we have one more, which is 27. I would love to be able to watch stuff on stream. Honestly, I'd be willing to restart One Piece if it meant that I could watch it on stream. Give commentary, give my 2 cents about certain things, which no one literally cares. Okay. Check. So let's make sure we can compare it to this picture, which I think everything is good, I believe. Sweet. Okay. So now we're gonna clip this on. Oh, 31. Oh, once it's together. Okay, so now we're gonna clip this on to this. You can tell it's clipped on correctly because, oops. You can see this little line down the center and it's not gaping, so I know it's closed all the way. And it says 31, so we need 31. 1. Start applying sticker here. Oh, okay, so it's going to cover up those. So that's fantastic to hear. It doesn't even matter that I messed up earlier. Okay, so now we have this now. Which, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing about this. Did I mess up somewhere? No way. It's all good. I'm curious because this one... I don't know. 31? See, okay, if you look here, it says this was 31. You can see the 31. But then, oh wait, I'm an idiot. This is 32. Ah, just kidding. I'm blind. Okay. So I have that, I click that, and I put that. Okay, 10. See, this is where it starts getting a little interesting because the pictures were in color, but now they're going to be black and white. So okay, so now we're on to this little egg looking thing, which I know you can't see. So looks like a little golf ball, like a wiffle ball actually. Oops. Okay, so A3 and A4. Check. Okay, we're gonna put these together. Cute. Literally looks like a little wiffle ball. Okay. So 16 is gonna go in all of them except for, okay, when it's like this, 18 is gonna go on this one. So let's just do that one first. So 18. The little half circles with the little things cut off. Things cut out. It's a half circle. Look. It's like one. Not really, but like it's more like a wiffle ball. But you have like the little... Pretty close. It's pretty close. Okay. So with it like this, okay, so 18. By the things cut out of them, I mean it's literally just has a little straight... Oh god, I don't even know if... It has like a little straight edge. Okay. And then 17 is the other one. So 17. Another straight edged one. Okay. Then on the flip side, we have 19 as close to the spoke. Perfect. And then 20. Okay. So now we have like the bottom ones done because those have straight edges. So now we put 16 on all of them. Are these all 16? So it's gonna be all of these little circles. So much fun. Can't wait for this. This is gonna be great. This isn't going to be tedious or annoying at all. One good thing about this is, oops. Since they're all the same number, I really don't have to worry about which one is going where because they're all the same. So that's one plus. I'll be honest, I'm already over this. I'm over this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. It's too damn bad. That's too damn bad. Also, I really hope that y'all can hear the music, because if not, this is gonna be very boring, and I am so sorry. At least you would have some music to jam out to. I hope you can hear it. A Charlie Brown Kwanzaa? A little low. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am so sorry. Is that better? Or is that too loud? Perfect. Great. For anyone that joined, they're probably like, why is she just sitting there in silence? I promise I'm not. Also, I'm so glad my thing isn't glitching. That's great. Or not glitching, but freezing. So that's fantastic. Okay, so now we're done with this little egg thing with its little red dots. So that's great. Check. Okay, so this is gonna go. I did just drop it. Hold on. It was, in fact, completely under my my record player, so that was fun. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna put this in here like this. Maybe. There we go. Like that. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Check. So this step is done. What? That noise. Where did I put my phone? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. My phone's literally up here. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we're gonna go to step 12. So it looks like we need C6. I believe it's gonna be this one. Check. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need 12, 13, and 14. So this is 12. 12 is gonna go on this side, like so. Okay, so we have one little door down. 13 is gonna be the annoying one, because it's gonna be the one that wraps. Okay. We have the next one. Okay, so now we have this little door, or this little doors. There's multiple. Cute. Okay. So check, and then A26. Again, another one of these fragile ass ones. The little spokes. That's what I mean by little spokes. See? Okay, so we have it like this, and then we're gonna put this in here. And press down. Check. Another little deck. And then we're gonna put this in here. Whoops. Like so. So if you look, now it looks like you can walk up these stairs right here and go to the room. Okay. Same with the other side. You can walk up those stairs and go to the room. Which is actually kind of a tight fit if you're really looking at it. Like this room right here. It's like right as the staircase stops. Anyways. Okay, so that's in there. Now we need A11 and A12. Oh, A10 and 11. Sorry. This is 10. This is 11. So 11 is going to go on this side. I also hate these things. Hey! They're like these little lanterns. I like little tiny lanterns. Okay, so this is going to be pushed in right here. Maybe. Yeah. Like so. So now we have a little lantern in the back. The same thing on this side. Check. See, those are always the parts that break the most easy because they're so flimsy. So, okay, so we have two little lanterns in the back. And then A23. Oh no, I just dropped. Oh. Just some trash. Okay. This is gonna go back here like this. Okay. Now we have a little fan thing. Like so. Okay. Now we need A22. This weird ass thing. A22 and then A12, which is this little plug thing. I was confused because I thought this was part of the lanterns, and I was like, it's like, look how big it is, everyone. Look how big it is. This thing is puny. This thing is so small. Anyways, so this is gonna go on the front of the ship. So it's gonna go like so. And this. No! I was gonna be so mad if I lost that. Okay. So now we have these little front of the ship. These little mermaids. Little mermaids. And then a little cannon. Oh my god, I'm trying so hard to get this to focus. Anyways, okay. Enough of that. I am making a fool out of myself. Okay. Check. And then A13. 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 This little, I was gonna say stethoscope. Little telescope. Or view thing. It's gonna go. That's what I think it is. I go right here. Just kidding. I don't really know, to be honest. No, just kidding. It's just a pole. It's Just this red thing that clipped on. I don't know. I think it's just maybe stability. I don't know. Anyways, I think it looks cute. I think it looks really cute. I like it. Okay. Check. All right, here we go into the fun stuff. Okay, so we have A7. So now we're gonna start on the sails. Because we just did this. Whoops. We put the little mermaid front with the little clip, and then we put the little red thing right there. So now we're gonna do the sails. So A7. I feel like we're making pretty good time, if I'm being honest. Okay. So we're gonna do it like this. And we need 3. So for the sails, we always use this little sticker sheet. So this one's 3, so we're gonna use this one. And these have like a little white transparent background. Which makes them even more fragile, if I'm being honest. Okay. Okay, so it says align the sticker mark with the center of the part. Okay. Okay. So we have his logo up top. Cool. And then we're gonna do the Goldie Roger below it. Okay. This says the G is the marker, but I'm gonna stick it down for a second. Okay. Okay. So the start of the R. Okay. So Goldie Roger. Sweet. Check. So this is how they typically like show whose ship it is. So typically all of them have some type of symbol or name on it. I think this is the first one actually that actually has words on it. I think all the other ones are just like their symbols. Okay. Okay. So check. 15. Now we're moving on to 16. Okay. Let me read what this says. So, marking sticker. Okay. So we need C3. I think these are my least favorite parts because they're very, very, very fragile. Oh, these are actually one solid one, so that's nice. Okay. Choose a sticker and place it on the model as you like. So I can either do that, or I think 1 or 2 or 1 or 2. I like these better than the other ones. So I'm gonna use these. So you can either use, I personally like these more than these, but that's just me. Okay, so now I need a better grip on this side. Okay. So if you look here, we have the little flag on both sides. Okay. So I'm assuming they mean this one. So we're gonna put this right here like this. Check. So now we have the sail and the support. The flags. Okay. Check. Okay, so we need B5 and 4. So this side is 4 that I'm currently holding. So we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna put it in here like so. And the same thing goes for this side. Okay, check. So now we have little sail supports. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know the anatomy of ships, so I'm just gonna call all of this a support, and then the sail. So now we have, so those will connect to the actual base of the ship. Okay, check. 18. So we're gonna put that at the front of the ship. This is the part I really hate because I do like that this one, for some reason, they're like clicking in. All the other ones, you kind of don't hear a click, so you really don't know if it's in there all the way. Okay. Check. Look, it's coming along. It's coming along. So those like clicked in right here on both sides. And then the little post in the middle. Right here. Sweet. Okay. Check. All right, so 19. So we have okay, A1 and A2. Okay, A1 and 2. It says I have to be careful so it doesn't collapse, so that'll be fun. Okay. So this is 1. So we're gonna have it like this. No. Like this. Then A2. Right? Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, maybe? No. There we go. Maybe. Okay, I'm a little confused. Hold on. There we go. I'm an idiot. Okay, so these two pieces like came together like this. Okay, so it says I have to be careful. Remove slowly and carefully? Why? Okay, it says caution. Insert slowly to keep the parts from collapsing. So that's great. Follow the numerical order 1 and then 2. Okay, so we're gonna have it the bit. Okay, so let's get this over. Okay. Oops. I get why it says to be careful, because I'm about to freaking break this thing off. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Okay. So it clicked on there now. I didn't break it! So it hooked right here. And then down here. I think it's in there pretty good. What do you think? I think that's in there pretty good. Okay. I didn't break it! Yay! Okay. Alright. Also, you can see my little cardinal tattoo. Because I'm sitting crisscross. You know what I really want? I want a Coke right now. I don't want this coffee that I've had for 5 hours now. Okay. Okay, so sweet. So moving on to 20. Okay, so we have 8 eights. Just gonna be this giant sail. Check. So we have A8s. Looks like we're going to be putting another sticker, sticker number 4, which I see, on the top one only. Top one only. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. So now we have his sticker on there. And then we're gonna need... Oh, okay, so this is... Okay, so C1. C1, C1. C1 and then C2. See, this is the part I hate because if these don't click in well, they break. And it's like you have like this pole with the flag and then you have this end and I have to click this in. But if it doesn't click in all the way, it'll break. Or if I try to move it, it'll break. Which the other one didn't have that, so why couldn't this one have? So, okay. We have it connected. We're gonna do the same thing with the flags. Check. So now we need to add the other side. Need better grip. Okay. Check. Check and check. Okay. So we put 4 on there. We've done this. We added this to this, and then we put that on there. So then we're gonna put this on here. Check. Okay. And then we're gonna do B6 and 10. B6. And 10. This one is 10, so this will go on this side. Check. And this one will go on this side. Check. Okay. And then this will go behind it in this middle one. I'm gonna place this center thing first. Clicked in there, so now I gotta find the spot, which is right here. And then on this side, do the same thing. Okay. That's in there all the way. Okay. Check. So now we have the smaller sail, and then we have the bigger sail behind it. Sweet. Okay. Check. Okay. 22. Okay, so we have C4. Not the C4. Okay, so C4. Yeah, I really gotta fix that. I really gotta fix that. Which I think it should be easily fixed. Like, turn off auto. I thought I broke that. Turn off auto, whatever. Okay, same thing with the flags. This is my last flag, so I know there's no more flags after this. We look here. I wish my camera would actually focus on this. It's very small though. It's very, very, very small. This might be too close. Anyways, okay. So we're done with the flags. So C4, and now we need A5. So we're gonna do the open side down, and then we're gonna put this right here. Check. So that just clipped on right in there. Okay. So now we're gonna do A6. Okay, A6. So this is more stickers. So it looks like we need to find the hole is at the bottom. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way first. Okay, so hole at the bottom. So it's gonna be sticker 10. Okay, so 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 7. It's gonna be the second one. Okay. We had the first one. And then 8 is next. So we're going to skip 1 and then do 8. Perfect. Skip 1 and do 9. And then skip 1 and do 10. Perfect. Okay, so we have all of the colored pieces on this side. So now we're going to flip it over and do the same thing. So starting with the outside, it's going to be 3. And it looks like it'll be the first one. Perfect. Skip 1 and do 4. Whoops. Check. Okay, skip 1 and do 5. And skip 1 and do 6. Wait. Oh, just kidding. I was like, why doesn't this look right? I had it in the wrong spot. There we go. I had originally put it on this one. I was like, why does this end not look right? Because it has a little cutout. That was my mistake. Okay. So check. Okay. So now we need to put it on this side. Put that in like that. So I think, yeah. So I have it. So it clipped in like right there and then right there. I think I have it in the right direction. And then we're gonna put B 11 and 12. Last ones. So this is 12, so this is 11. So 11 is gonna go on this side. Like so. And then this one will go and be clipped on. Oops. Like that. Okay. I feel like I'm doing like an instruction video. My god. Okay. So then this will go on this side. First, I'm going to do this little hole. Make sure it's in there good. And then I'll grab this side. Push that in there. And then I will... Okay. So I push this side in right here. And then the other side right there. And then I push it down in the middle. Anyways, okay. So that's taken care of. And then that's that. And then A9. It's a little anchor. Hook it to the edge and same as the other side. So there's two A9s. These anchors are super cute because they're really tiny. They're itty bitty babies. Okay. I'm gonna hook it on to... Where? There's these little... Perfect. Okay, so there's like these little holes and it doesn't look like it's in there, but it's supposed to be free-ish. Then we'll do this side on this one. Or this one on this side. See? So then we have an anchor on this side. And then we have an anchor on this side. Sweet. Okay. Check. 26. Okay. Did I miss something? Oh, duh. Okay. I was like, I still have so many, like, huge stickers. Also, where's 42 supposed to go? Just kidding. Okay. I'm not done yet. I thought I was. Okay. you can choose to decorate either with the pedestal display or waterline display. So all of the ones I currently have, except for Inel's ship and actually still Law's ship, but Law's technically a submarine, but it's like floating above the water and then you see it underneath. So technically it's on display. Inel's is because his is like a flying ship, so, or a floating ship, I should say. So we're gonna opt for the water display. That being said, this is so weird. Okay, even though we're not using the water display, I'm still gonna set up like the actual like under boat just in case I ever want to do it again. Okay. Or do it that way. Okay, so B2. Okay, so B2, we're gonna do C8. So this one has the other 42 sticker that I was just questioning. Similar to earlier. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. No. It's funny because I'm literally not even going to be using this, so I don't know why I'm trying so hard. Now we have this little sticker. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Still building the ship. Look at it so far. Oh no! Shit, I forgot about the anchors. Hold on. Pause. I forgot they're free and I can't grab where they're at. Looky here, looky here. Ship is coming along. We're basically almost done. We just have, I like to put them, they have like a little water display, which I like to store them, which I don't think you can see over here, but they're like, they have a little water thing, but this is like the underboat, and I'm doing all the stickers and everything for it in case I ever want to switch it, and I don't really have to keep the instruction manual because I already have it done. So, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I think it... Okay, this anchor is going to drive me crazy. Lock this back in here. Yeah, I think it's super cute. I think this was a perfect ship to build on stream because it's not too complicated, but it still has, you know, enough detail to give the gist of building these. So I miss building my model cars. Why did you stop? You should pick it back up if you enjoy it. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done building all of these. I think there's 16 total, and this will be my 8th one. So I have half done, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left that I haven't built. But once I finish these, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not into Gundam. Is that what it's called? But I might just have to be because I'm gonna miss building little things like this. Yes, indeed, you're right. You should. You definitely should. What were they like? Old, like vintage style cars, or like more modern cars? I don't know anything about car building or car model building. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna need. So 32. This is the one I was confused about earlier. This one has a hole in it. I'm gonna line this up. Okay. Hello? Oh my god. You know what? Good enough. Good enough. Okay. We have that, and then 26. Oh god. There we go. Okay. I was like, which way is this supposed to go? Okay. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to focus because it's like it gets kind of narrow over here. So I'm trying to focus and put it down, even though it's hilarious because I'm not even going to be using this. So that's great. Okay, so I did one side. All right, let me check. Let me check. All right, people, we are about to do our final sticker. We're just gonna be this one. This is our final one, and then we're done with the stickers. Try to move this out of the way. Sometimes I just need, you know, a better grasp. You know, firmly grasp it. Okay. I definitely should have put these down first and then the middle one. Firmly grasp it. Annoyed because you said it before I could type it. We're on the same wavelength. We get each other. Don't be annoyed. Definitely should have put the sides on and then the big one, because that would cover it up. So you can kind of see it. It kind of, I should have put this part, whoops. Should have put this part on last, because then it would have covered those two, but that's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Check. Put a sticker at the end. Check. Match the whole check. Okay, I don't have that, so. Okay. So I think we're done. So you have some extra little stickers that we didn't use. Little emblems, and we finished the sticker sheet, so that's great. Which I never use these anyways, so go with that. Okay, so this is what I don't like. In every other ship build, all of the water is just one solid piece. This water is all broken up. Like there's multiple different pieces, which I think is really freaking annoying. So. Okay, so D6. Which honestly, should I even do the water then? Because all of the other ones are sitting in water, but they're one solid piece. So should I just display it as is? Because I really don't want to have to freaking move the water every time. Okay, anyways. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like. No, so hold on. So if you look here, so you have the ship and then you have one solid water, like it's just one piece. One piece? And then it just sits inside, like so. But this one has multiple waters. So I'm gonna have to like set it like this and then situate it, but anytime I want to move it, I'm gonna have to move every single piece of water, which I think is really freaking annoying. Okay, so I guess it goes like that, and then D8. I'd rather just have the one solid piece. It's so weird. Okay, so D8 will go there. Oops. 4. Plus, I'm not going to remember which piece is which when I'm rearranging them. Okay. D3. D5. And then D7. Okay. So I think this is everything. I'm going to keep this stand out because I think I'm probably just going to put it on the stand, I'll be honest. Which is kind of a good thing that we put all the bottoms on. Or the bottom stickers. I don't know what 2 is. Okay. So everything's good on this one. Everything is used on this one. Everything's used on this one. And everything is used on that one. Okay. So let's see how this would work. I do it like this. See, I don't even know how. This looks a little silly. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna put the base on it and do it from the base. There's a small little gap, but oh well. Okay, just kidding. I do need that part. Okay. Please don't fall over. Maybe I do. Nope. Okay. Oh God, I'm breaking everything. There we go. Okay, so now it's on the stand. And of course the anchors fell out. Yeah, I really don't like the water on this one, if I'm being honest. Okay. That being said, I do like to keep the boxes just in case I do decide to use the water, which I don't think I'm going to. Even though it completely goes against everything. The vibe of everything else. Okay. Let me try to fold this back in a cohesive way. Good enough. This back in here. Or on here. Okay. Sweet. Let's put this back in here. Put these over here. All right. Of course. As soon as I go to show y'all. Hello, welcome back. Okay. Here we are. The completed Gold D. Roger Oro Jackson ship. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take you off this. And show you this way. No, can't do that. Just kidding. So you have this. me show you the back. The caboose. And you have the other side. And then you have the front. I think it turned out so cute. Super cute. Super, super, super cute. I'm super happy with it. Adorable. Adorable. Me too, me too. And it actually was like the perfect thing to build on stream because it wasn't too hard. Like there wasn't too many like stickers or too many anything, so I like it. Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna switch this back now so y'all don't get motion sickness. Perfect. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this. Hopefully that's not connected anymore. I'm gonna move this. I think, actually, you know what? I'll save my comments for once I'm actually like done. Okay. So the next thing we have to do is we have to put it on the shelf. So also I need to fix this. Okay. Let's pick this guy up. I'll show this camera. Ta-da! So in relation to literally my hand, about the size of my hand, it's very, very small. It might look bigger on camera, but it's very small. So let's put it on the shelf. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect size for food. Yeah, that's very true. I also think it fits perfectly right there. Actually, needed to take a picture of it first. I'm gonna go get a Coke, even though it's 8:30 p.m. So also, oh, I was like, where'd the music go? I'm gonna go fix this and go get a drink and kind of reset everything. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I guess I should open this before. Sorry, everyone. Do I need to sit further back? Or, okay. I think I'm in focus right there. Got me a Dr. Pepper. 0 sugar. My favorite. And I got some sour cream and onion Pringles. They are also my favorite. This is my dinner. To be fair, I did eat at like 3 p.m. and it's too late to eat like another full meal. So this will have to do for now. Okay, so we have some options because it's only 8:35 and I'm definitely not going to end stream now. A great question. Here's what we can do. Okay, let me pause this music because it is kind of annoying me now. Did you go to the store to get that? That took forever. I'm sorry, okay? A girl has to piss, okay? A girl has to get a drink and get a snack, and I put up all my trash that was over here and threw away my other trash, and I took a picture, and I'll show you for proof. Took a picture, so I had to go get it. You can't even see it. I'm not zooming in on it. Anyway, you know what? I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to explain myself. No, I wanted to take a picture of it before I put it up, like, officially and, like, put away the box. So I did that. And then, went pee, got a drink, got some Pringles, and then sat down. Now I'm trying to debate on what we're going to do. Okay. We have some options. Okay. We can either A. Oh, why's my hand shaped like that? We can see if I can find a relatively short, like, true crime video that we could watch on YouTube and hopefully not get copyright strikes because I know I've done it before and I don't think I did. I think it was fine. So we can do that. Or we can play Dress to Impress a couple rounds and see how bad I am at that. or those are the only two options. I'm not building another ship because that one took me 2.5 hours to do on stream. So, Dress to Impress or True Crime. Which would y'all rather do? Oh, my nose is still running. I think it's also because I turned on the fan. So now I'm cold. Both solid options. Yeah, but which one? which one? Which one would you rather watch? Would you rather watch True Crime with me or Dress to Impress with me? Also, from a viewer standpoint, I want you to be honest. Can you tell a difference in the camera quality? Is it any better than how it was? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up last stream and this stream and see. I have no vote since I'm about to start doing my nightly routines. I feel that. See, to me, I've gotten into the bad habit of considering Sunday nights like a weekend, which it technically is, but even though we have work in the morning, I'm still like, it's Sunday night. Let me stay up until midnight. It does look a little better, but I might just be remembering wrong. The stream looked good from what I could tell. I like True Crime. Okay, okay. Because to me, I can tell a difference, like looking at OBS, but I'm very curious to know, like, I don't know if it's any better whenever it gets uploaded, like as a VOD. Guess we'll just have to wait and see, but I think it looks better. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my god, it was so annoying trying to set it up. But no, I feel you. I should probably get ready for bed relatively soon and actually be able to like go to bed early, but like I just said, I consider this a weekend night, so I'm probably gonna stay up until like midnight. But we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, so we're gonna watch True Crime then. Let me see if I can find a video that is not super long. Who do I watch? What's the one True Crime um True Crime YouTube channel? Yeah. Okay. Definitely not 30 or an hour or an hour long video. We can't do that. Okay. 1 month ago, cops discover entire murder caught on camera. I put a phone inside her? What the hell does that even mean? Okay, we have a twisted grandma accused of caging and drugging grandkids in Oklahoma. Um, mm, when a killer vlogs his murders, it's a year old. Cops are sickened by what she did to baby 3 years ago. I started it, but I don't remember. Oh my god, that sounds terrible. I don't know if I want to watch that. Okay, what do we think? Should we do the murder caught on camera? We'll do that one. It's only 30 minutes. Okay. Murder on cam. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So, let me switch this over. And whatever won't be turned. Yeah, that's true. Have fun with the rest of the streams here. Bye. Thank you so much for hanging out and enjoying the ship build. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for buying it for me when you were in Dallas. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you in a couple of hours at work. So have a good night. Bye. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is against TOS. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, let me move this over. Can y'all see? Minimize that and put that right there. And then, okay. Can y'all see that? Plenty of people watch you on Twitch though. I've watched it before. Like I remember eating like a meal and watching it. So and I don't think anything happened from it. I'm actually gonna switch this though. I can't. I have like things set up on my second monitor, like how I normally do when I stream, like when I'm playing a game, and I just can't have it messed up because I'm used to it in a certain way. Okay. Let me turn this down, maybe. Let me know if it's too loud.
Would like to turn myself in because I'm very mentally unstable.
Can y'all hear that?
Okay. And what's going on there?
I murdered my girlfriend. You'll need to use forceful entry to get into the house.
Police! Yep, she's dead. She's right here. We got her.
And then I just lost control. It was almost like something else, like, possessed me. I got to spend time with the vessel that was Shannon, and I got to absorb her spirit. She said, "Are you kidding me? What the chance? Stop. Wait, please stop. I'm dying. I love you. I love you." And then she didn't speak another word.
This is 27-year-old Chance Donahoe, who only hours earlier confessed to savagely murdering his ex-girlfriend in her Columbus home. But as investigators soon learn, violence was only part of a far more disturbing story, one fueled by control, betrayal, and delusions of power.
So are you, like, as we speak right now, are you feeling like you're a god right now?
I mean, yeah.
The following is...
Okay, pause. Hold on. Can y'all see me? Hopefully you can't. Okay.
Based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before. In the early morning hours of August 29th, 2023, a chilling call comes into dispatchers at the Powell Police Department, and it's from Chance himself.
911.
My nose was running, so I literally had to shove a tissue out my nose.
What's the address of your emergency? And your name?
My name is Chance.
Okay. And what's going on there?
I murdered my girlfriend. You'll need to use forceful entry to get into the house. I plan on taking myself to the police station after this phone call.
Do you want
Yes.
the police to come to you? Can they come to you?
I would like to turn myself in because I'm very mentally unstable, and I'm worried that I'm going to commit by cop if the cops come and pick me up. So I need to go into the station for my safety and the police officer's safety.
Well, do you want to go ahead and get in your car and go ahead and drive to the police department and I'll stay on the line?
Yeah.
Chance is confessing to murdering his 29-year-old ex-girlfriend, Shannon Hyatt. As he continues speaking with Powell Dispatch, the call is relayed to Columbus authorities, who quickly send officers to the address he provided.
Caller is in Powell on the phone with dispatcher now. What? He's going to do a cop in Powell. Why are we going to Berkeley?
With Columbus officers now en route to Shannon's home, Powell Dispatch continues speaking with Chance, hoping to gather more details.
Do you have any weapons on you, Chance?
I have the murder weapon with me.
Are you able to leave that in your apartment? I want you to leave that in your apartment, okay? I don't want you to take any weapons with you.
Okay.
What is the murder weapon?
It's a knife. Is there any way that I could put it somewhere where there's a child in the home and I don't want him to see it?
There's a child in your apartment?
Yeah, I live with my mother, and she's standing right next to me, holding me accountable for making this phone call. And I just don't want my little brother to see it. He's only 7 years old.
Okay, can we put the knife on top of the refrigerator?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I want you to put it on there, not your mother. I don't want your mother to touch it.
Okay. I'm going to put the knife on top of the fridge. Don't touch it at all. Okay? I'm going to give my mother one last hug before this all starts.
Okay. All right, go ahead and do that.
I'm going to go to prison now.
As police close in on his location, Dispatch
This is
continues
weird.
asking Chance questions, attempting to keep Chance stationary until units arrive. But the clock is ticking, and it's only a matter of time before he catches on.
Are you in your car?
Yes, I just
Okay.
turned on my car. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Stay
I can't
there,
really
right?
move my hand very well.
You're fine. Stay there for right now. I just want you to take a couple deep breaths, all right?
Okay.
How's your finger doing?
Can't really move it.
How
Yeah.
deep did it go?
I'm pretty sure it sliced the ligament.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to send a medic to you first?
No. I'll receive all my treatment at the jail, please, and thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Where are you at in the lot? Just parked right in front of your apartment?
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I need to bring myself to you, and I don't want to be tricked into being picked up. And so I'm going to refuse to answer that, but I'm in my car. The car has started, and I will not disconnect this call until I reach the jail cell and you have spoken with an officer.
Okay.
Verifying that. I am not safe.
Okay.
I am not a safe person right now, and the safest thing is for me to turn myself in at a jail,
Okay.
not be picked up, because if guns get drawn on me, I don't know what I'm going to do.
As the call continues, Chance leaves the apartment complex and begins driving. But Powell officers
Wait,
have
was the
found him,
mom
and they're
home?
closing in fast.
I left the apartment complex, but I need to pull over real quick and put the address in.
You left?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you at?
There's a cop right behind me, and I know that I'm being followed and everything. If you have this officer on dispatch, I need you to tell him to just follow me to the police station.
Can you just pull over and let him put you in the back so he can take you to the police station? It'd make it so much easier, Chance.
How?
It would just make it be done right now.
Okay.
Okay? Can you just pull
Okay.
over right now?
Yeah.
Thanks to dispatch stalling Chance's departure, officers were able to intercept Chance less than half a mile away from the address he left from. He turns at an intersection and pulls over into the
Wait, I think they live separately? I thought he said that he lived with his mom. Was it at his house? I'm confused. Or did, oh. Hold on, okay. So it happened, him and his girlfriend lived separately. Okay, so where did she die? Did she die at his mom's house? Because it sounded like he didn't want his brother to see it, meaning it was at the mom's house, hurt his girlfriend, and then went to his mom's, I think. Oh. Interesting. Okay.
gas station where the police make contact for the first time.
Can you make commands?
You're right, because it was like another house that they were showing like the cops at, and not necessarily the mom's. Gotcha. Okay.
I can't hear him on this side.
Can you put both hands out the window for me?
I got both hands. Well, his hands are back in. Put your hands out. Keep them out. Keep your hands out.
Take one of your hands and open your car door. Open the door from the outside. Face away. Face away. Keep your hands above your head. Slowly start walking backwards.
Walk back towards me. Back towards the sound of my voice. Keep walking back.
With Chance fully cooperating, officers place him in handcuffs, then shift focus to the vehicle, unsure of what else might be inside.
This side, doors open. Clear. He's got gloves.
Yep. Blood on it looks like.
You got anything on you, bud?
Nope, I got nothing.
Nothing.
I've got 25 bucks in my pocket.
Okay.
It's secured. There's gloves. Look like blood on it.
Are you injured at all, Chance, besides your finger?
Just a little scratch on this other hand, but
Your other hand?
major laceration on this pinky
When did that happen?
during the attack.
Okay. And you put that bandage on yourself?
Yeah, it's just a napkin and some medical tape.
Officers place Chance in the back of a patrol vehicle and remove his shoes, revealing blood-stained socks underneath. Both the socks and shoes are placed in paper evidence bags as they wait to transfer him to Columbus PD custody. Meanwhile, outside Shannon's home, Columbus officers prepare to make entry, unaware of the horror waiting on the other side of the door.
Can I kick the door? I'm good.
Kick the door.
Police! Yep, she's dead. She's right here. We got her. Clear the house. Let's go.
That's 11. We're clearing the house. We got one down on the floor.
Did she get shot or did she get stabbed?
Everything has one side.
Pulled her throat out? Dude, he had to like core her throat out or
There's
something.
blood in the hallway. You see that?
But I mean, there's a
Struggling.
hole like this big in her throat.
Inside, officers find Shannon Hyatt on the living room floor, riddled with numerous stab wounds across her upper body and a deep slash across her throat. A large pool of blood sits beneath her, with additional stains splattered across the carpet and couch. She's pronounced dead on scene at 6:18 a.m. Columbus officers relay the information to their dispatch, who then notifies Powell Dispatch that Shannon has been found deceased.
He killed her. Oh my God, it makes me sick to my stomach.
As the weight of the news settles in, Powell officers arrive at the home of Ashley Radka, Chance Donahoe's mother, where the 911 call was originally placed.
How are you, Mom? Okay. Can I just have you just step out here real quick? Is there somebody else with you? What's up, Pop? Just your... Okay. Is he awake? Okay. I just want to make sure he's okay. That's all we got to do is just make sure he's okay for right now, okay?
Is Chance at the police station now?
We have him in custody, yeah. He went voluntarily. Okay. All right. Hey, ma'am. Is there a knife?
Yes, on the top I see it.
Inside the residence, officers locate the knife on top of the refrigerator, just as Chance described to the 911 operator, along with a pile of his clothing next to the washing machine believed to be the first outfit he had on when he initially approached Shannon's house.
Did you see his little,
Ashley's other son is the
little
first outfit
SpongeBob,
he
SpongeBob boxers?
had on when he initially approached Shannon's house. Ashley's other son is also confirmed to be safe and sound, sleeping in his room. Chance's mother is later questioned by investigators, recounting the events leading up to the initial 911 call.
He woke me up at like 5 in the morning and said, "Mom, I need to talk to you."
And if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to. I'm really sorry you're going through this. I really am.
So then he said the knife was in his car. He said his phone was in his car, and he said he was gonna go sit somewhere for a minute and have an hour of freedom. So I said, "Chance, you need to just call 911 right now. You need to just do this." So he did.
His mother's insistence may have been the only thing that kept Chance from disappearing. Now in police custody, he's transferred to Columbus PD and taken to the Franklin County Jail, where he would be interviewed just a few hours later.
I had a major psychological break and kind of completely and utterly lost control of my actions, which I know is not an excuse, and I need to pay for my mistakes. Basically, me and Shannon are going through a really bad breakup right now.
Right.
Because I am unable to be honest and unable to not steal and unable to not like take advantage of people that are around me. And I took advantage of her a lot. She's been just like making all these Facebook posts about like our breakup. And
I've read some of them.
She's also like come after like my mom and stuff. And like it's kind of one of those things where it's like it's one thing to drag my name through the mud. You can take all my friends. It hurts. But I just kind of lost it whenever.
That would be frustrating.
That was really creepy, the way he was just like staring at the camera.
Saying things
Looked like he was looking at me.
Mother's relationship is extremely inappropriate, like implying that like we want to have sex with each other and like disgusting. Are you serious right now?
Did that piss you off?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, what
you have the audacity to say to like start publicly saying that the reason I date older women is because I have an Oedipus complex. You're only 3 years older than me.
Chance's perspective lines up closely with what his mother also tells investigators.
Obviously, there's not a reason to like ever murder someone, but this girl has been like messing with him pretty significantly since they've split up, and they've only been split up for a week, but she was a problem. And I anticipated it getting worse before it got better with her like stalking him, and she no longer had control of him, and I think that was making her crazy because she had a lot of control of him before.
We were unable to locate the specific statements both Chance and his mother claim Shannon posted online. However, we were able to locate one post made just 5 days before her death, shared in a Columbus-based Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Guy?, where Shannon publicly warned others about Chance, stating that he stole my prescription medication and money out of my bank accounts, and also claimed that the money was used on powdered drugs. Back in the interrogation room, Chance begins responding to the claims made about him.
Did you feel betrayed?
In that moment, I mean, like, I felt betrayed the whole breakup.
Sure.
She's been just, like, telling everybody everything, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would do the same thing if somebody did that I did to her. But, like, she told me that, like, she wasn't gonna tell anybody about the theft and stuff because I paid her back the money that I took. And the only reason I took the money is because she took my debit cards because she didn't trust me with finances. And I'm not trying to sit here and like say all of my actions have a rational and logical explanation, because like I don't want to be this way. I don't want to lie, but I don't know how to stop. I don't want to steal, but I don't know how to stop. Shannon thought that the stealing had everything to do with the addiction to ketamine, when in reality, I go through bouts of unemployment because of the nature of my work. Mm-hmm. And so I run out of money. And then Shannon gets, or would get like, really, like, mean and say really nasty things and all that. And so in my mind, just take this money, give it right back to her as your money, so that she shuts the up and everything can be like happy and peaceful, and then just replace the money before she finds out that it was taken.
But for Chance, the theft and online posts weren't the only triggers. There was something else.
That was so close.
She had started sleeping.
I literally just spilt Dr. Pepper on my shirt, but I did not get any on my jersey, so at least I don't. Oh, just kidding. I did. Fuck. No, I got like a little spot. Dang it. I don't think it's noticeable though. I think we're good. I think we're good. I missed my mouth.
With Matthew, who she had like just recently started being friends with and told me not to worry about.
Who's Matt?
Matthew is somebody that she was having some form of romantic relationship with.
Okay.
I didn't have a reaction to it, honestly. I was just happy that I had what? I'm just happy, like, I'm still happy. Like, I don't know, I'm not, like, happy about it. It's up and it's a horrible thing, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know.
But jealousy and heartbreak were only part of the equation. As Chance opens up, he reveals a fractured state of mind that had already begun to crack.
I have undiagnosed schizophrenia.
Fractured state of mind.
Oh, I wanted to know what his birthday was.
That had already begun to crack.
I have undiagnosed schizophrenia.
Okay.
I have auditory and visual hallucinations. I went to a music festival this past weekend and kept like seeing Shannon everywhere, and I thought that she was like following me around to like.
Weren't you there with her at Legend
I don't
Valley?
know anything about like schizophrenia and like drug use, but wouldn't drug use make it worse? Or is that like the complete opposite? Like it would help?
Not at Legend Valley, just this past weekend at Wonder Bus downtown. I was there and I was working the festival, and she has known about every single move that I've made since we've broken up. Like where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm hanging out with, everything. And so like I was getting really paranoid and frustrated because
why does he keep looking at the camera?
Stalking me. I went directly to my mom's because I just wanted to tell my mom face to face. And I woke my mother up and I said I killed Shannon.
How did your mom take it?
Like, shook. Yeah. Shaken.
Shook.
And then she kept just saying things like, you had your whole life. Anything that Shannon could have done to you, we could have worked through. Like, this was not worth it. Some dumb girl was not worth this.
As Chance speaks of hallucinations and paranoia, his mother tells investigators she'd seen this unraveling begin long before the murder.
He didn't have any medication for the last couple of weeks. He was diagnosed bipolar disease for one thing.
You said he hasn't had his medication?
No, he was on Abilify, he was on Wellbutrin. And he hadn't had it for the last couple of weeks.
I can't tell you why he did what he did. Maybe he told you.
He told me it was like hearing voices and all kinds of stuff like that. And I told him, like, just love him so much. I love my son so much. And I just can't believe this has happened.
I'm really sorry.
I feel so bad for her family too, and even though she was like doing whatever she could to mess with him so much, like she didn't deserve that.
Sometimes you can't control your kids, you know. I mean, he's an adult and he made decisions, and that's not on you, that's on him, you know. At some point, you gotta let them be adults,
I
right?
have, and I've done that. I've played that card. I've done every single thing. I've tried to do it all. He's been in and out of counseling since he was like 4 or 5 years old.
What his mother could only fear, Chance now begins to admit in chilling detail.
I was just kind of driving around because I just didn't really know what to do.
When was this?
This was at about like 11 o'clock.
Last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just driving around between like 11 and like midnight.
Okay.
And just kind of like trolling around.
This is confirmed by Shannon's front porch camera as it captures Chance's car driving past around 11:11 p.m.
And I thought to myself I should check myself into a mental hospital because I'm not really all that safe. I actually just like drove by her house before I like went back to my mom's house and changed into clothing. And I saw a van, and then I saw a person that looked like Matthew leave, and I just kind of didn't think of anything about it because I don't know what kind of vehicle he drove.
So then you drive.
I just drove by because at first, like, all I wanted to do was just like knock and talk, but like, I don't know. I know like this doesn't make any logical sense because knocking and getting the police called on you and getting a trespassing charge is far less severe than getting a murder charge. But
Sure.
I got to spend time with the vessel that was Shannon, and I got to absorb her spirit and get some of her back.
We have some video, like from the neighbors.
The hell does that mean?
Cameras or video systems, and it looks like you had walked up to the house maybe with like a t-shirt on initially.
Yep.
Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Around 11:57 p.m., a neighbor living next door to Shannon's home catches a glimpse of Chance walking through her yard and across the driveway, unknowingly capturing a critical moment just before the murder takes place.
That was the time that I like drove past and was like saw the van, was trying to like work up the nerve to like go up to the door, but like didn't really know what to do. So I guess I don't know why, but I was just like, why don't you just like kind of just like see if she's even like here. And so I peered into the garage window to see if her car was there, and then I tried to see if I could see what room she was in without her
The
seeing
mannequin?
me.
The mannequin's scary. Mannequin's scary.
She was in without her seeing me on her cameras and stuff, and then I didn't see anything, and then whenever I left, I was like, you need to just go home, and you need to just give your mom your car keys, and you need to check yourself into a psych ward.
So when you walked up to the house 11, whenever, you hadn't planned on hurting her at that point?
No, not at all.
Had you seen Matt yet, or?
I saw Matt whenever I was actually just about to come around the corner to try to like knock on the door.
Okay. Did he see you?
No, he had his back to me and he was coming out of the door, and then I got spooked and ran off. I had like this weird thing that was just like, well, if you want Shannon back and you can't get her back, you can like take her life force and then you'll be together forever. And so like I went home and I changed my clothes into all black, and I grabbed a knife and I went over to her house and I approached the door, which I'm sure you'll see on her doorbell camera, Ring camera, at some point throughout your investigation. I twisted the doorknob. She screamed, "I will call the cops." And I slammed my shoulder into the door 2 times. After the first time, she said, "Are you kidding me?" Because I think that she thought I was just being obnoxious and pounding on the door or something. Or honestly, I don't even know if she knew it was me until I got into the house, because I had a bandage on my face whenever I was outside. And then the second shove gave way and I didn't make a noise. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I just started stabbing Shannon, and she didn't even realize what was happening until I had stabbed her a couple times. And she said, "Are you kidding me? What the Chance? Stop. Wait, please stop. I'm dying. I love you, I love you." And then she didn't speak another word. I don't know how many times I stabbed her. I know it's a lot. I also know that I cut her throat to speed up the process. And I just remember looking at her and feeling like I was like taking on like her spirit, I guess. And like, I don't know, I felt less alone than I'd felt since our breakup in that moment.
Shannon Hyatt suffered more than 30 stab wounds across her upper
30?
body, along with a deep slash to her throat. She had multiple defensive injuries, evidence that she fought to survive. But the horror didn't end there. For nearly 3 hours after her death, Chance remained inside the home, doing things so unsettling, even investigators struggled to make sense of it.
Well, I took her house keys and her phone after I killed her.
Okay.
I don't really know why. I don't have her password or anything, and she has like the thumbprint, so you can't like get into it. But like, I took the keys. I screwed a piece of plywood to the front doors to keep it closed.
Why did you shut the front door like that?
To be completely honest with you, so our cats didn't get out.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't condone anything that happened, but that was considerate. I'll say that much. My biggest fear is my cats getting out. So, again, I don't condone anything. What he did was absolutely wrong in so many ways.
No, I mean,
I think it sounds ridiculous, but
you didn't want the cats to get out.
That was a concern of mine. And I'm not gonna lie to you, there is a part of me that's very upset knowing that they slept together, because the first thing that Shannon said whenever she got out of our relationship was, I need to be single for a while and really figure out my own.
Right.
And then I saw something that she wrote down saying, I feel like I'm really falling into the same patterns with Chance with Matt, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Where did she write that down?
It's in her notes on her phone.
Okay.
I thought
How did you get into her phone?
It was her thumb after I killed her.
Okay. So
I'm a full psycho stalker mode, dude.
Huh?
I'm gonna be completely blatantly honest with you.
That's why we're here.
In the aftermath of the murder, Shannon's back porch camera captures chilling footage. At 2:04 a.m., just 6 minutes after her screams are heard, Chance's shadow appears in the window, and for a brief moment, a blood-covered hand is visible. His shadow returns multiple times throughout the early morning hours, a silent presence inside the home, long after Shannon's final breath.
Why are you moving her body at that point?
Because the door is busted and her feet are about 1.5 feet maybe away from the door.
Okay.
And if I want to do any kind of going in and out of the front door, there's just a dead body right in blatant view. So I rotated her 180 degrees, went outside, smoked a couple cigarettes.
When you say I went outside, did you go out front?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have sex with Shannon?
Mm-hmm.
Afterward?
Mm-hmm.
At that point, was she dead?
Yeah.
Did you feel aroused by looking at her?
Not by like her deadness, but like I was still very sexually attracted to Shannon.
That is fucking vile. That is vile.
She was beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how long do you think that lasted?
All of like 5 or 10 minutes.
And did you wear a condom or?
Mm-hmm. It was another just acceptance of guilt.
Yeah. Do you remember where you ejaculated? Was it inside of her? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you think she had been dead at that point?
I don't know.
From here, Chance lays bare a disturbing justification, one rooted in a delusional sense of power and a belief that Shannon was something to possess or consume.
You mentioned earlier that if you took her life force, that you would feel closer to her. What does that mean exactly, like as far as
Well, it's kind of like Native American belief of like absorbing the soul whenever you kill an animal.
Okay.
And like, I don't know, like you're absorbing it and like, I don't know. Oftentimes whenever I'm experiencing episodes of psychosis, think that I'm a god.
Okay.
And will kind of view people as like just kind of things. I've never been violent to this extreme before, but I definitely just like, well, if I'm God and I take away your free will and I release your spirit, I take your spirit back.
Okay.
And I mean, I still feel like that.
So are you, like, as we speak right now, how are you feeling about like our interactions? Are you feeling like you're a god right now?
I mean, yeah.
And we're like objects in front of you?
I mean, you're not necessarily objects, you are people of authority, and I am paying the price for like human laws and stuff like that because I am in a human vessel, but like, yeah, like definitely like a god and like can make things happen.
What's the tattoo stand for?
It's the symbol. It represents the sound frequency. It's been recorded and picked up throughout the entirety of the known and explored universe.
Mm-hmm.
It's often referred to as the God frequency. It's just kind of a religious representation kind of thing.
Next, Chance is asked to confront the weight of his actions.
Do you feel bad, or do you just...
I feel guilty for taking Shannon away from the people that love her. And I know that a lot of people are gonna miss her. I do feel guilty about that. Processing emotion is something that I've always really struggled with.
Okay.
Ever since I was a kid. Like, I'm more of an analyze emotion rather than like feel emotion. I'm losing everybody that has ever cared about me to this relationship. And I felt really wrong. I wanted Shannon back. And now I have her back. But I also wanted to take something away from her. But I had absolutely nothing to take away. And except your life. And so I did it. I stabbed her over and over and over again until she couldn't speak and was making weird raspy sounds, and then I slit her throat open.
As the interview nears its end, Chance offers his final thoughts of justice, remorse, and the pain he's
Yeah, this dude's a
caused
fucking
Shannon's family.
psychopath.
I appreciate you sharing with me what happened. So at least her parents have a little bit of peace to know that the person responsible is in custody, right?
No. I'm a very eye for an eye type of person. I think that the only justice would have been if I was dead too. With all due respect, I'm a dumb and a murderer, but I'm not somebody that runs away from my consequences. In your experience, do the parents of the victims even want to hear anything?
I think this is all going to be out there. The trial, everything else, they're going to know. I think they would like to know how you feel about what happened.
I want you to tell them that Shannon didn't deserve to be a victim of my shortcomings and mental illnesses.
Chance Donahoe was indicted on aggravated murder, murder and abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. According to news sources, he accepted a plea deal and pled guilty on August 8, 2024, to aggravated murder and abuse of a corpse, and was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 31 years. He's currently serving his sentence at Pickaway Correctional Institution in Ohio. Shannon was deeply involved in the local music scene and spent much of her free time raising money to spay and neuter stray cats. A memorial concert was held in her honor, with proceeds going to support her family during their time of loss.
That was fucked. Yeah. Yeah. Whenever they said life with a chance of parole after 31, I don't know if you saw my face, but I was like, yeah, no. No. Oh my God. No. God. That's definitely not what I was expecting the video to be. I was expecting it to be, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, that I didn't like that. That made me feel yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what he did was fucked in so many ways. So many ways. And what's crazy is how like self-aware he was. Cuz sometimes when you watch some of these videos, like it's kind of just like I don't know, like a spur of the moment type thing. And I know it was technically in this because he didn't plan on doing it, but I don't know, just the calmness of it is very unsettling. Like, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that. That made me feel very uncomfortable. And the chance of parole is crazy. Maybe this wasn't the best plan because now I'm gonna have to go to sleep and I'm gonna have to think about it. Yeah, I don't know. That was very disturbing. Very disturbing. I think it should be life. No chance of parole. I mean, I wonder if he'll ever get like psychiatric help. Like if he'll ever, because he already had trial and pled guilty, so I wonder if he'll ever have like almost like a rehabilitation. Because they do that sometimes, right? Like even if you plead guilty, you still get treatment. Or is that, I don't know how parole works. Is that like a potential like caveat? Like you have to go through that in order to get parole potentially in 31 years? I don't know how all that works, but I wonder what would have happened had he been on his meds. Like I wonder if none of this would have happened if he would have still had his meds. Also, I'm very curious. What is this? Interesting. This video says dog exposes owner's killer after horrific murder. It's a little dog on the thumbnail. But yeah, I wonder if it still would have happened had he been on his meds. Or if something still would have happened, but not to the extent that it did. Regardless, terrible. This was back in 2023, so this was only like 2 years ago. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Vile, disgusting, horrific, scary. Those are the words I would use to describe that. Okay, well, kind of a weird way to end stream, I'll be honest. I feel like we had a great night and then now this, and now I feel like heavy. Like I feel very heavy. But Okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna end stream here. I will be back on Tuesday, and we're gonna be playing I'm on Observation Duty 7, which I'm super excited about. Bailey and I played a little bit yesterday, and we beat one of the locations. So I probably won't play that location on stream, but we have I think there were 6 total, so I think we have like 5 other options. So that'll be really exciting. I'm gonna need everyone's help to help me find differences. Basically, if you don't know what it is, you flip through different security cameras and there will be differences, like something will move or something will be gone or something will be added or there'll be someone standing there or a light will start flickering. There's so many different options, but you basically have to point out and find the anomalies before too many show up, and then you get basically overrun by them, and then you ultimately like die by the being or the intruder or whatever. So it'll be really fun. It's kind of eerie. It's a little spooky some parts. When we were playing like this, I think it was listed as like the giant. The giant was in the room that in one of the rooms that we were looking at, and it's like a giant just man creature thing. Is gross, and then he like turns his head. It's creepy. It's very creepy, but I think it'll be fun. So we'll be playing that on Tuesday. But yeah, so thank you everyone for coming to the stream and building the ship with me. I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable and it fits perfectly on my shelf. I might make this like a regular thing where I have like shipbuilding streams and continue to do that until all of them are built. And then I'll have to find the other ones and then build those as well. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'll get feedback and see if this was actually a good stream idea, and then we can go from there. But yeah, so I'm going to head off and get ready for bed and go to bed and go to work in the morning because it's Monday. So I hope, love the idea. Good, good, good. Because it was fun. It was challenging trying not to like still be entertaining while focusing and putting like stickers on and like pushing like pieces together and everything. Hell yeah, and it worked too. I know you heard that. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that worked. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh god. That made me lose my track of thought. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stream that. As much as I loved it, it was kind of hard because I wanted to like still be entertaining and still be able to like provide like a fun environment, but sometimes like I was just kind of quiet because I was like trying to focus and put things on there, and then sometimes I would like pull it too close to my face and it would get off camera, but maybe I'll get better at it over time. But anyways, so I'm gonna get off and go get ready for bed and then go to bed. So I will see all of y'all on Tuesday. Bye.